The Less You Know is a comedy news podcast. Listen as your hosts turn headlines into punchlines. This podcast contains adult humor and language, so it's not for the faint of heart, nor the faint of age. Seriously, folks, if you faint on us, that's on you.
Hello, and welcome to the podcast equivalency of hair gel. I'm Brandon Bait and Switch, the podcasting equivalency of new song. We have a new song. Listen to our new song.
That we made.
Babcock.
We made it.
We might not have made it.
I'm Andre Omelette du Fromage. I forgot what I actually wanted to say because we waited so long to record Limo.
I'm Nicole. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't got one.
And our special guest.
Mike, I swear I'm a voice actor, you guys, Nito.
He swears on it.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
On the Bible.
This is the less you know. How you guys doing?
Good.
Another week, another new song.
I just remembered what it was. I was going to be Andre Tuck and Roll Limousin.
Well, now you can't do that.
Well, now it's too
No,
late, so you
It's
fucked
too
up.
late. Wait, edit it and put it in the beginning.
And here you could have done it next week, but now you ruined it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
You
Sorry,
fucked it up.
future Andre.
Fucked it up.
You're done.
Well, it's
Capiche?
relevant. It's relevant to what happened last night where I was drunk at a party and I just kept tuck and rolling to show people that I could tuck and roll.
Did you actually do that?
Yes, like 5 times because people kept asking me to do it, and I'm pretty sure they were fucking with me after the third one.
I'm pretty sure they
yeah.
were fucking with me.
You do know that tuck and roll is for like when you're already moving, and it's to reduce the damage
Yeah.
you take when you impact the
Yeah.
ground. If you're doing it
Yes.
stationary, it's called a somersault.
I wasn't station. It wasn't stationary.
Somersaulting.
I moved before
Under your own power,
I
because that's still a somersault.
was walking forward and did a tuck and roll.
Yeah, that's no.
Yes, it is.
That is a somersault.
It's
That's
a
a
tuck and roll.
somersault.
All right, from the top, Andre somersault in the mills. Edit that in.
No,
If you were on a skateboard and then you did it, that would be something else.
Oh, yeah.
Or something. Or a car.
A rad bail off of a board? Yeah, absolutely.
I want to go with a quick local news.
Okay.
That wasn't it?
No, I was just relating it to why I wanted that name. I guess it counts also, but this isn't super long. A couple days ago, I had a really weird dream.
Oh.
Where this guy, apparently my dad died.
Rip.
In the
and
dream.
this guy,
Please specify. Yes.
and a guy, like, you know, they hand you like a video will or whatever, or it's one of those things like where it's at the I don't know if there's a name for it, but like at the Oscars where they, like, if someone passed away, they play like a video.
Was it like a VHS video, Will? Like, did they give you the
Yes.
tape to put in like?
nice.
Well, but it wasn't the will; it was like in a memory thing, like they do
In
it
memoriam?
at, like the Oscar, in memoriam, and like.
Of dads we lost this last year.
Yeah.
Andres.
So he gave me the
Andres.
VHS, and he's like, "I know
Andres.
this is like a really old like relic device, but you have to be careful because we learned that VHSs over time collect mold."
Huh.
He said the mold might have ruined
Okay.
the tape in the video in the VHS.
So it was a VHS.
Yes, it was a VHS, and he told me that mold might produce in it. So I put it in, and he said, "Be careful, the mold spores might."
Are you in The Last of Us? What's happening?
I don't know. So then I
Click,
put
click,
it in,
click.
and it was just like this like video of all these like good memories. But then there was like one where my dad did the thing that like Tracy Jordan does, where he lifts his shirt up and he's like, "I'm pregnant," and
Oh,
his belly.
This is a good old mating call. Tracy.
Point of order, is this like, in this video, did it have like a soundtrack? Was it, I will remember you?
Actually,
Lifts up his shirt. I'm pregnant.
it was actually that song, and I'm not fucking with you.
Of course,
because I wrote
that's
it
the
down in my
song.
note. It says "Song Will You Remember Me," because that's also one of the other verses.
Yeah.
But it literally was playing that over the whole.
Andre, I don't know if you remember this, but that was our elementary school graduation song.
Was
We
it?
had to sing.
Oh,
we had to sing on the
fuck.
choir.
That
That's
makes me.
kind of dark.
That's weird.
Yeah, it sounds like you're sending all the kids off to die.
Yeah.
No, it like even back then, I knew like how like sad that song was, and
Yeah.
like Like, you're making fifth graders sing it. I vividly remember that.
So a cacophony of children?
Yeah, no, literally, it was the entire graduating class had to learn and sing that song at our fifth grade graduation or whatever.
I probably phoned it in.
You phoned everything in, to be honest.
No, I did. That was the ADHD.
Well, yeah. Was there a conclusion? I mean, a lot of dreams don't have conclusions, but was there a conclusion to the dream?
Well, I also want to specify that ghetto mating call thing was like in the middle of it. So there's a lot of like very loving memories of like me with him as a kid and like some other stuff. And just in the middle, he was like looking at the camera, like smiling, and then just kind of slowly lifted his shirt up, like slowly while smiling.
Things you see before you die.
For whatever reason, his hair was a mess. And a full head of hair, and then he just like patted his belly, but he was like smiling and like laughing. And then my mom like patted his belly too, and then like everybody was like patting his belly. For some reason, like hands are just coming in.
So all your brothers, your sports brothers, your glasses brother,
wait, what?
Your girl brother,
yes,
all your brothers pat the belly.
Yes, tell the audience what you call my family.
Oh yeah, I just did. Sports brother.
Sports brother? You have like...
Brother plays sports. Glasses brother. The brother with glasses.
Yes.
I assume he fits that archetype.
Yes.
And then girl brother.
Girl brother. That's my favorite.
And dad brother and mom brother.
Oh yeah, dad and mom brother. Absolutely.
But yeah, and then it was just as that whole thing was heading with patting the belly, it was like, I will remember. At one point, the video, I guess, ended, and I was like...
And how does that make you feel?
I was very uncomfortable, so I guess the whole time it made me forget that he died, and it was more just like, why was everyone patting his belly?
I would just like to point out that for local news, Andre picked what many hilariously consider the most boring thing to talk about, which is your dreams. And I just think that's funny. I'm not trying to shit on you. I just think it's silly.
I disagree with you.
Swing back.
No,
She's trying to shit.
We got laughs, so you're proven wrong.
No, you know what? Dreams can be interesting. Though.
Yeah.
Like not my whole life, but like most of my adult life, and it hasn't happened very recently. There's like a dream world and like a real world. Like so, occasionally I will dream like of this separate like planet Earth kind of thing, and it has all the same locations, but they're all completely different.
Right.
Like they're like the way they look and the way to like get to them and everything, but they're still like like I had like an old house, a new house, but they look completely different in the dream.
Right.
And the weirdest part about this is when I used to dream this was this like huge ass shopping mall, and like every time I had a dream about it, I would have like a different part of the mall. But then sometimes I would occasionally cross into like the older parts that I had already, and like I had never found any rhyme or reason. Like even now I can kind of remember the layout of it.
Oh,
Right.
weird.
Is it
Okay.
just 2 dimensions crossing?
Yeah, no, like, and I have no like theories on its origin or like what even happened.
Yeah, that's like you have like another alternative universe all to yourself.
Does no one else live there?
No, like all the like it has like all the like I interact with all the people I do normally,
okay.
but it's just
Okay.
like the place itself is just what's different. Like
Right.
like the freeways are different. Like they have different shapes. Like takes like different amounts of times to like get somewhere.
The
Yeah.
whole time in the dream is, I will remember you.
No music though.
Music is dead in this universe. It's the only difference.
There's no sound of wind. If you drop something, nothing makes the sound.
Any mind flayers or demogorgons? What's going on? Etymology
As
wise.
long as we're talking about dreams.
Oh, sure.
I had sleep paralysis last night. That was
Oh,
fun.
hell yeah.
For the first time since high school.
Brandon's like, fuck yeah, you can't
Oh,
move.
I love sleep paralysis.
Oh,
It's
I hate
super
it.
scary, but
I hate
it's
it.
oh my god.
I was not about it. Let me tell you what.
Did you see the shadow people?
Yeah, so like basically, it only lasted for like 5 or 10 seconds. But I woke
Right.
up at like
What felt like
4.
hours, right?
I woke up at like 4:20 or something, which was also
Nice.
The,
And,
the shadow people are like, you want to smoke some weed?
But like, there's like a long hallway in our room, and like,
Yeah.
basically,
Oh, yeah.
I just saw someone's like a shadow man's arm or something like creep around the
It's just an
corner,
arm.
and then I like, luckily I was like, okay, sleep paralysis is happening, which I'm not usually aware of it when it's happening.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh god, and then I just looked away. So I only saw that, and then I woke up and I was like, god damn it, god fucking damn it.
The hand's coming around the corner. It's got like it's got some weed in its hand. It's like a blunt. It's like, hey, come here. Want to come smoke in the hallway with me?
Sleep paralysis is so cool because like I used to suffer from it as a kid, and then I saw that painting of the the gremlin sitting on the chest, and then someone explained to me sleep paralysis. I'm like, that was what happened, and like it's happened to me a lot since. But instead of like shadowy figures, it's just literally just abject horror. Like I just feel very, very anxious and endangered.
Yeah.
And then I'll try to move for a while, and then eventually it'll just shift back into dreams, but it'll be very horrifying nightmares.
Yeah.
And I'll wake up panicked.
I've never experienced it in my life. But the one that terrified me by description was the one of just like multiple shadow people sitting at the edge of your bed.
Oof, that's the
and
one.
I'm, like they're just ominously chilling at the end, like, hey, you about to die.
It's like coming closer and closer.
Have you ever had sleep paralysis, Mike?
No, the closest thing I've ever had is, you know how like sometimes you slept on your arm funny and you wake up and it's
yeah.
Oh, I've had that.
I did that somehow to both of my arms once. And so like I literally couldn't get up because like I didn't have like the torque to like pull my torso up, and I'm like, well, just gotta wait for the feeling to come back in both of my arms.
The worst part of that is when you come down. Like from
you just get the laser needles.
Yeah, you get like
everything,
and you're like, oh, no.
I literally, pretty much the same thing happened to me, but it was like one half of my body was entirely numb, and I couldn't get up. I was like, why did this happen?
It's weird because whenever I wake up from it, it's like in the middle of a dream, and I usually shoot up, and I kind of have like a fraction of a second panic attack, like my arm, because I think I'm always worried I'm gonna wake up one time and the blood will never come back, and I'll be like, no.
And especially if you draw, it's like,
it's usually my good arm too.
I always take the opportunity to like have fun with it and swing my arms around.
Okay, I'm glad you didn't say the alternative, which is someone's like, I want to give myself a stranger.
You can't, because you can't move your arm.
That's
and
true.
literally, if your feeling comes back, while you're doing that,
No longer a stranger.
like
An acquaintance.
yeah, no, not even acquaintance. It's more like a molester, to be honest. Because that just the stinging in your arm would just counteract no matter what you were doing there.
No, it's not fun anymore. To slowly, my old friend came in and helped me out after that. Any other local news?
I have some local news in the form of the new segment, second time in a row. Things Facebook advertised me. I need to work on a working title.
Okay.
That one's a mouthful. So Facebook hits me with this this pretty cryptic ad that, looking back, maybe not so cryptic. So it's called For Hymns, and it said, so it says, science proved you can do something. Hymns makes it real. This is all lowercase, which I thought was kind of odd. And it has an eggplant emoji at the end, which might have tipped me off. Maybe. Who knows? And there's just like a weird pill bottle and some beige pills that just hymns on it. And I was like, okay, this is weird. And so I click on it, and I need to stop clicking on these because soon the Facebook tailored ads will think that they're the truth.
Right.
It's for ED. It's erectile dysfunction pills.
For hymns.
It's third party, $20 per month.
In case you want to share with multiple men.
Yeah, for hymnses. For all of hymns.
For all of us.
For Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
There it is.
So you can, it's a lot. I don't know. My Facebook ads are getting buck wild, guys.
Facebook ads are very strange.
That reminds me, last night, my coworker, Katrin, she told me that like she would put in her 2 weeks. And
dang,
like,
NASA loses
what?
another good one.
She had her phone with her, and she said when she walked back to her office to sit down, she went on Facebook, and it immediately said looking for a job.
Oh my
ad.
god, that's weird. We fucking thought police happening.
So last night at the party, I just kept screaming Red Bull into my phone, and now I'm just waiting for Red Bull to show up.
Does she have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay, not to get too tin hatty, but my friend has a Pixel, and it always does that to him. Like, he has multiple accounts where he's just like, Cheetos!
weird.
And then suddenly his phone's like, hey, you want some Cheetos?
Well, that's Google, too, so
My
it's definitely...
my Pixel does that to me.
Yeah.
I haven't had it yet, but I'm really waiting for, like, Red Bull, but...
That's
if Red Bull doesn't show up, then it's gonna be like, are you trying to scam us with Red Bull or something like me trying to
Right.
cheat my
See,
way
it
out?
knows you're cheating it. Like, that's how smart it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It only gives you what you need, not what you want.
God. All right.
Yeah.
Video game corner.
Yeah.
So Dragon Ball Fighters and Monster Hunter came out. I haven't played either. Both look fun.
So, Dragon Ball Fighters, I have one gripe about it, and it's the fact that it does not have a main menu.
Oh.
Oh,
Did you just start
So to
playing?
boot up, no, it's worse than that. So to boot up the game,
Worse.
and then it says like collecting regional server information, and it has to load a server list. Okay, then you have to pick one of the servers, and then one of the lobbies in the server, and they're almost always full.
Yeah.
And
Right.
until that part loads, there's an option where you can press a button to go into an offline lobby, and then you go into the hub world, which you have to walk around and go to each of the menu options.
Oh.
There is like
too much work.
there is like a warp button, but like it doesn't like start the mode for you. It just takes you over to the guy you talk
can-
to go to that mode.
Oh, boy.
Weird.
The one game where I like that is Monster Hunter. I'll get into that later. Go on, please.
But other than that, the game is like pretty much the second best Dragon Ball Z game.
It's weird that it
behind
starts you off in
25 Street.
servers.
My only gripe is more characters, please. Also, where the fuck is Hercule?
Where the
Excuse
fuck
me.
is Hercule?
Where the fuck is Hercule exactly?
Now, hold on. I can't complain too much.
Nintendo?
The game gave me Android 21. So
Oh yeah, she's
I
great.
have no complaints.
So, funny
Universal
story
Bay.
about Hercule. The voice actor Chris Rager, we had him at Shootokan one year, and he's actually a huge gamer, like bigger than you might even realize.
Okay.
And we were in the green room, and I had brought Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, and
Oh,
we were
cool.
just playing a few matches and stuff, and he was in there, and he wanted to play, and so we did a Hercule versus Hercule matchup. So it was Hercule versus Hercule with Hercule playing as Hercule, and it was
I like
it was
that.
like the most surreal thing.
That's incredibly good. I'm glad to know this story happened because I love Hercule. He's my fave.
Wait, is he
Besides-
added to your hot list?
No,
Okay.
motherfucker, no.
Oh, yeah. Is
Not in that
Is there
way.
a 2D Bay list? You don't need to go
Oh,
into
yeah.
it. But, okay, cool.
We won't go into
Now,
it yet.
for audience purposes, Nicole, after one of the episodes, gave us a
Complete
Bay list
run
of
through.
all of the male celebrities that she wants to get down and dirty with.
Okay, well, that's just making it sound creepy. I just find them attractive. That's all. You know, I ain't fucking weird.
You could hear her
Alright.
waggling her
Right.
tongue as she listed each man.
That was Nicole. It wasn't me. All
Yeah.
right. So first article,
Oh,
hit us off,
Yeah.
Mike.
yeah.
So I've been saving this one for whenever I got on the podcast because it's honestly one of my favorite news stories of all time. So
Yeah.
this happened a while ago in Manchester, England,
Okay.
Okay.
and so there are these car thieves going around at night, basically, just checking car doors, like just looking for easy stuff to lift, like tools and things like that, and they got to this parked van, and they checked on the door, and it was unlocked, and they're like, "Oh my god, yes, this is our lucky day. This is the best thing that could happen." And I will give everyone just kind of a moment to sort of picture in their mind what could be in the van.
Imagine if you.
Imagine, if you will, what was in the van. All right, everyone got their thought. 'Cause
I've
it's
conjured
wrong.
my thought.
'Cause
Oh,
it's wrong.
Okay.
Needless to say, they were surprised to find 4 fully dressed members of the British Special Air Services, dressed in full tactical gear with live rounds and everything.
Wait, what kind
They
of
were-
car did he get into?
It was a van. They were out on a training exercise, counterterrorism training exercise,
Holy
and they
shit.
just happened to be in the van in full tactical gear. 2 of the SAS went out and gave chase, and they are quoted as giving them a bit of a slap.
A bit of a
is
slap.
that like
So-
a British colloquialism for like knocking them out with their like the butt of a gun.
So considering, they also, this is the special forces team that considers like getting rid of a terrorist cell as a spot of fun. So when they mention a bit of a slap, I don't think they exist anymore.
Yeah,
I think they're dead.
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
They hit them and they just poof into dust.
And the thing that I want more than anything in the world is a picture of their reaction when they knew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just starting to think that like all of the British like idioms or colloquialism or like the cute little words they use is like they do a lot of shitty, terrible things and they just use cute words. So you go, they're not like murdering a bunch of people.
Spotted tea is actually code for heroin. They're big into smack over there.
My tea. Give me my tea.
Telly is for just like tasing. I'm gonna give him a telly.
A torch is actually a dick. Whenever they say, "Oh, I gotta grab a torch," they're really just probably gonna jack off in the corner because it's dark now.
Yeah, so, like I can hide this.
The funniest part of all of it was the fact that like they knew that like this gang of thugs was like out like searching cars, and they're like, let's just hope they pass us by, like because they had to cancel the training exercise after that because it was compromised.
So they were just hoping they were gonna run across this because they were bored.
They were hoping they were just like, maybe they'll pass us up or whatever, and then they didn't, and now they will never touch another car again if they live.
That's the way to do it.
They are.
They don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they didn't even file a police report because they would have had to reveal the names of the SAS members.
Yeah.
And then also, like, they tried to look up these criminals, but, like, their birth certificates were gone. It's like they got retroactively unexisted. It's pretty crazy.
It's a bit of a slap.
Yeah.
Redacted.
Bit of a slap.
They even brainwashed their mothers into, like, believing they had never given birth to them.
Yeah. Essentially aging them backwards a little bit.
So a slap is actually Benjamin buttoning them.
Yeah. Bit of a slap.
Which sounds like a British name, so it works out.
I mean, I don't think human bowels are meant to withstand the surprise of running into 4 like special forces soldiers like out of the blue.
You're stealing.
Oh no.
Well, then no one wanted to catch him. There's no report because he got away because I ain't gonna touch shit, and this is embarrassing.
And that truly is the most horrifying part about the concrete jungle. Because in actual wilderness, maybe you'll see like a lion, but you expected that. You're in the wilderness. But a van full of tactical vested men, like that could
Tactical
happen
boys.
anywhere.
I call them tactical boys.
Tactical boys. Tacky boys.
Oh.
Tack boys.
So who else has got an article?
I have an article.
All right.
And it's a lot. It's a lot. So we're all gonna get through this together. So this here's from The Verge. Fake celebrity porn is blowing up on Reddit thanks to artificial intelligence.
Whoa.
So
Is that what is it called?
deepfake.
Deep fakes?
Yeah. So essentially, with all of this artificial intelligence, like you might have seen it here or there. Like I think Intel made it look like it was day on a night road, stuff like that. Like with artificial intelligence, you can basically machine learning a picture or video differently. And so people have been just swapping off, actresses' faces for porn stars.
And that works? Doesn't it look weird?
So from what I've like seen of it, like it does go into like that uncanny valley part, but there's like a part of it that like doesn't. Like it depends on like how, because what it does is, because I think I read something similar where you basically just have to feed it pictures of whoever you're trying to like copy, and like the more pictures you do, like the more accurate it is.
Yes.
That sounds like fucking science fiction.
It's a lot.
Which is people are like, what do you do when it's, like an ex-girlfriend and you're trying to like blackmail them?
Right.
Which is like super fucked up.
Clearly Mike has used this.
Question.
He knows so much. Clearly Mike has been putting a lot of celebrities' faces into this.
Clearly.
I was gonna be like, is this limited to lady celebrities? Because
Well, I have an answer for you, Nicole. So this article mentions the deep fake Reddit subreddit, and I went there, and of course it's your standard fare of like pop stars or sci-fi or fantasy realm like leading ladies.
Mm-hmm.
You got your, your ScarJos, your Emma Watsons, your Natalie Portman, Natalie Dalmers, etc.
Your Nat Poe, your
your Naspo,
your standard
ScarJo.
Yeah. There's so a few things. One thing that definitely surprised me is that there is one guy going around putting Nicolas Cage in different movies.
Oh hell yeah!
Like there's
that's what I'm talking.
Yeah, they have him running as Forrest Gump. That is, they have him in Judgment Day, Terminator. He's getting shot at by the Terminator.
Okay, so people are using this other than porn too.
Yes, and on this board, which is crazy to me because everything's marked not safe for work. So when I came across one of these cages where like he was Superman, I was just like, oh no, hold on, he wasn't Superman. He was the leading actress.
He was almost.
Who's
Superman.
the leading actress in the new Superman?
Bob Saget. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bland McGeneric.
Yeah, red hair McGeneric person that I know the name of that I cannot remember. He was her, actually.
Her name probably starts with a K.
Yeah. So it isn't only being used for evil. I also saw this. There's a GIF of they recreated the scene from Rogue One where they had basically recreated Leia.
Right.
And you can see at the bottom, it's the deep fake version. And they're like, we did it. We did a better job than Hollywood for the budget of $0.
That actually is better.
It's kind of cheating because like they did get to use already
Holy
a pretty
shit.
close to Leia face that was already CGI'd out. But yeah, so you would ask, is it limited to just celebrities? Well, you're going to need a lot of photographs, and I did see someone on here that I had met before, and I know the usual hosts also know them, and name redacted for privacy reasons, but
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, who?
No.
No, it can't be.
Wait, someone made a thing. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Audible gasp.
Yeah.
I have a friend. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. I'm on the Reddit because I just wanted to see how like good or bad it looks. Holy shit!
Yeah.
This is disturbing.
It's a lot to take in.
I want to see.
I mean, it's predominantly porn.
I thought you said you saw
but-
the one.
No, I don't want to because that feels weird.
Oh, I thought it was
don't
just
wanna
something
do that.
silly. I didn't know it was porn.
Oh, no,
Anyways.
it's 100% porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh Lord.
it's deep. And as technology changes and grows, there are new things to be very worried about.
Can't believe that it looks way better than I ever would have thought it would.
Oh, yeah, these people are like, Taylor Swift! Boom! And then there's Taylor Swift
This
getting
is
railed by some
nuts.
Jim Jam. It's
But see,
bizarre.
here's the thing: is like, I wonder. I'm waiting for sometime in the future when the reverse gets used. Like they'll be like,
Right.
"Oh, look, it's the new Paris Hilton sex tape," but then like, they'll be like, "No, this didn't actually happen. It's just a deep fake that somebody made."
Right.
That's
When it actually
Nuts.
is, but they'll be like, "Yep, nope, just deep fakes."
like
Mhm.
how long until video evidence is just not enough anymore?
Right?
That's
Future crimes.
They're gonna have to.
This is
They're gonna have
weird.
to have like special investigators to find flaws in video.
Yeah.
Like tiny flaws. Like that's fucked up.
You're going to have to jack in with your net device and, like, upload your subconscious into the video and dig around for artifacts.
So, Andre, I'm just throwing this out there, but would you like to collaborate and replace Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker in Rush Hour with us?
Holy shit. The opportunity of a lifetime.
Would it change our skin tones? Because then it would just be really
Well,
racist.
one of your guys' hands will be the wrong color. Noticeably so. Other than that, no problem.
Unless we do one where they go like shirtless, then it's gonna be very obvious.
True.
I don't recall if any of the Rush Hour movies had nudity in it.
One of them did. They were like in a bathhouse.
Oh, he remembers.
I'm looking at Nick Cage.
Yeah, one of the Nick Cage ones.
in The Dark Knight.
There's a few. Yeah, it's great.
I've seen like 3 ScarJo porn ones, and every time she's
Yeah,
got
there's
different breast
tons
size.
of-
Oh, yeah. They're using different models.
This
Actresses.
is so weird.
Actresses for actresses.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really freaking me
They're
out.
not all great, but boy,
I do
howdy.
not need to see Taylor Swift getting banged.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of these are a lot.
There's an Emma Watson one that was like, holy fuck, what the hell?
Up on the Superman one.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That
wait.
one's great.
Sorry, this is not good for a podcast.
No, I'll cut around the useful bits. Don't worry about it. It's an experience. It's a whole lot.
Now, when do they do Nicolas Cage in National Treasure, but like replace all the characters with
like a
Nicolas
Nutty
Cage?
Professor sort of situation? Yeah.
except for Sean Bean. Just make Sean Bean still Sean
There's
Bean.
so many Scarlett Johanssons.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Real quick though, where's the dude porn, huh? Where's the dude porn? Reddit?
That's just the way it works. It's a little bit slower, but there will eventually be like r/male deepfakes or something.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, I'll just say this: a lot of porn, they usually just keep the dude's face out of it.
Yeah,
But there's gay nerds and women nerds.
Yeah.
Like someone who's into men is about to do this.
But I'm just saying, right now they're just doing general porn because they want to see Scarlett Johansson. Clearly,
There's
for
tons of
some
porn
reason,
with
so
dudes.
much.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Nicolas Cage in Game of Thrones.
Hold on.
But but see, here's the thing: is there's obviously going to be more nudes of ScarJo than there are of like Markiplier.
Well, let's not
I would
assume.
hate to see that.
Yeah, I don't want to see that
I
shit.
saw the one.
Oh, you
Scrolled down far enough, and
Keanu Reeves?
No, I saw the.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord, really?
Yeah, it didn't take that far to
It's
go
on
down.
there.
And Nicole, it's
Nah.
eerie as fuck.
I don't like
Don't
that
look at it.
at all.
Do not
There's
look
a
at
really
it.
freaky one where someone just put Mercy's like
I saw
Oh,
that
Mercy's.
one too.
character model face,
Yeah.
and it like looks weirdly accurate,
It
and
looks
it's really
surreal.
strange.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Like this whole thing. Someone did that for
It's
a
like a
character from The
robot.
Witcher as well.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Do you think this will become illegal?
No.
I don't know.
Ooh.
No, I don't think so.
Because it
Like, how do
might fall
you-
into the category of like revenge porn. Because if you do it to like I think Mike
Yeah.
mentioned earlier, if you
Well,
do it to
that's
like
if it-
blackmail
yeah.
somebody, like
That's the
wouldn't
thing.
they
I
start
think.
tipping into the area of that? Because like that person's gonna feel traumatized
Oh, right.
to see themselves like that.
Well, that's if you do like, and also this is a whole avenue.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
No,
like
that's
I feel like there might be a law against it at some point because it's gonna make so many people
Yeah.
really uncomfortable.
yeah.
I can't.
That's the problem though. It's really hard to police technology. It's like I watched a video of some dude who was taking a certain amount of like specific stimulants. He's just like, I'm having these stem cells from like animals who can regenerate and grow muscle really fast, and like if I'm a superhero, great. If not, like no one can tell me not to. And it's just like we're reaching that point where people are going to start just doing whatever with technology, and I think it's going to be very hard to police.
Yeah.
I got an article. Former Barney the dinosaur actor now works for a controversial tantric sex guru.
Ooh.
Oh, works as
Okay.
a controversial tantric sex guru.
I was going to
Well,
say it's one of those is less noteworthy.
Um,
works for one or works as
no,
one.
he is the sex guru,
That's
and
good.
and he's the OG Barney,
Oh, nice.
Right.
the very first Barney.
I remember one of the I don't know old wives' tales or anything, but I remember reading like even when I was a kid that like the original Barney was like a heavy smoker, and I remember like learning that
Aw.
as a kid was like that illusion breaker. I mean, this was like past the point of Barney relevance for me, but like still when you're like when you're still like 8 years old and you're like, yeah, Barney smokes. It's like, oh,
Can you even imagine those kids would walk up to hug him and then just smoke fumes would just leave the suit.
that's just what dinosaurs smelled like, kids.
No.
American actor David Joyner, 52, told Vice that because he actually interviewed
Oh yeah.
that his decade-long stint playing a dancing purple dinosaur was helpful for his current career. He said
That doesn't bode well.
he said the energy I brought up while in the costume is based on the foundation of tantra, which is love. Joyner said everything stems and grows and evolves from love. Joyner only accepts female clients for his services and charges $350 an hour or for a 4-hour session. On his website, Joyner, a former software analyst, offers his clients the chance to reach a higher and more blissful state of awareness of their sexuality.
So my question is he actually okay, let me divert from my own question. Game theory, he had on some sort of like intricate bondage situation underneath the suit, and he reaches in to like
Lord.
hug a child, it squeezes him in all the right ways, and he's just like, yeah, that job helped me.
You know what's
Anyways,
very accurate?
Huh?
That Vine. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Exactly, but not because those are children. Not that my
Yeah,
thing's
like
any better,
that-
but
No.
Are you really surprised though? One of the
Nah.
dinosaurs was literally named BJ.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about him.
that went over my
Was
head.
he
as
the
a
yellow
kid.
one
Yeah.
with the cap?
Because there's just the green girl, the yellow
Yeah.
Oh
triceratops.
my god.
Oh,
But yeah, question: is he actually like? Is this like a hands-on sort of situation or a dicks-on sort of situation, or all of the above? That also works.
Dicks on, dicks off.
I can only assume it's all of the latter.
What state is this in? Nevada?
Man.
It would have to be in Nevada.
They're
I
dirty
don't know
there.
if it actually says where he's doing it, because I don't know if he wants people to come.
He wants them
Yes,
to
he
come.
does.
Very slowly.
He reportedly asked clients to declare whether or not they have any sexual transmitted diseases and signs of consent forms.
Okay, yeah.
Before
It's
their
a dicks
sessions.
on situation.
Lisa,
this
an anonymous source
There's penis involved.
contacted by Vice, said she had been one of his regular clients for 3 years after first making contact with him through a dating app, Tinder.
What an amazing pickup line.
Do you think he put on his bio like former original first generation Barney?
Original
Yeah,
Barney.
you know that gets him the puss.
No, it'd be more. He'd be more subtle with it. It'd be like, if you love me, I'll love you.
Oh, that's really good.
I think the pull away we can
Shit.
say from this is he's being fair. He's getting consent forms.
Sure.
He's not going
Like a
after children.
prostitute's supposed to do. Excuse me, gigolo.
He's not going after children. So it's like I don't see how this could be. Like, it's his
No,
hobby.
it's just strange.
Yeah.
It's just strange,
strange.
to pay $350 an hour to fuck Barney.
I mean, that's on them, I guess.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't sing the "I love you, you love me" song.
That's on the ladies in this scenario.
Hey.
They're paying money and they're fully aware of what they're doing, I guess.
I mean, he had a client that repeat client for 3 years. Like, the product must be pretty good.
Oh, Lord.
Don't mind the packaging. That's some A-plus stuff.
Before we move on, I just want to share this picture of him.
Oh, yeah, I want to see.
It's a very holy picture. Also, this is from telegraph.co.uk.
Where'd you put it?
It's loading.
Yes! Look at this man. He looks
Oh, Lord.
like he might
Look
be in
at
a
him.
cult.
His last name is literally Joyner. So you have to join him, and it's joyful. This is a very... David Joyner does sound like a cult leader.
If you know-
It really does.
You know, honestly though, it really does look like he knows a thing or two about the vagina.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. Dressed like Pennywise the Clown. Fucking hang out. Charge $350.
More than the Sex Guru movie.
Oh, God. With fucking Mike Myers?
He knows more than Mike
Love
Myers.
Guru?
why would you bring that up in this house?
God.
This is a house of love.
That's the movie that single-handedly killed Michael Myers.
If this is the House of Love, are we supporting this? Are we supporting him?
Well, I am championing David Joyner, but the Love Guru is the worst thing ever.
The less you know,
Yep.
champions David Joyner.
And I love Mike Myers. I almost, at a point in time, I knew every word
He
to
looks real
Goldmember
different
because
now.
I had seen it 100 times.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
But
But that movie was
Love
shite.
Guru?
You know, those movies still hold up
No.
so well
Yeah.
for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
You go
Yeah.
back and watch them and just like, God, why did I ever stop watching these?
Wait, wait, Austin Powers
very
or the
good.
Love Guru?
Austin Powers,
Okay.
is that even a question?
Oh, my
I just
God.
needed to make sure.
Andre Somersault Lemills over here.
Hey, it was a pretty damn good, impressive somersault.
You just salting.
I thought you did more than one.
I did.
But one really
So
took
which
the cake.
one was the
Okay. It was a very impressive consecutive somersault.
Did you wait? How did you have enough room? Were you doing this in a hallway?
No, it was like a really open
Floor plan?
It was like a party room. It had like a very open floor. I
Okay.
assume it was used for dancing, but I used it for somersaults.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So Nicole article.
Yeah. Mine's like, I'm going to put article in quotation. It was a Twitter moment that I clicked on, and I was like, this is interesting. So someone tried to order like these sauna hats. You might have seen this. I don't know.
Nope.
Someone tried to order like this hat that like it says oligarch on it. It's from this seller named Russian Bear, and it's just like this white bell looking hat, just like really unassuming.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, I just tried to buy it as a joke with my friends, inside jokes, haha." So then she posts how a month later she got a package from the Ukraine containing a contraband Cuban cancer drug made from blue scorpion venom.
Again?
So, like, the subtext here is that's a secret, some sort of secret, like,
Right.
if you want to
Menu
buy this
item.
thing,
Yeah.
you have to buy this hat.
Holy... Wait, hold on.
And that's
She
how
got the hat, too?
No.
Okay. What a joke.
Like, it's some sort of thing where when people want to buy whatever this is in secret, they find the listing for this.
I would like,
then,
a cheeseburger supreme.
Yeah,
And then they hand over the
exactly.
missile codes. I get it.
So she was
Jesus.
just like, what in the hell?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Oh.
And like, yeah, so I thought it was kind of great. I don't know how I would fucking react to something like that.
You and Mike are trying to give me whiplash this episode. What are these articles?
Oh god. And like, I also have a new segment
Ooh.
that I just came up with because,
Fuck it.
yeah, like when we started, because I was like, this seems fake.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call this articles that sound like they would be on Clickhole, but they're not,
Ooh.
or The Onion.
I have a follow-up
Either
to
way.
that then.
So I mean, not the Onion.
So true
Yeah,
onion.
they're
articles.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically true.
Yeah.
True. Onion.
Unless you have my article, I'm about to break order.
Well, it's a
Okay.
real thing. There's a real term for it. It's called not the Onion, and that's what the term is for articles that are like legit.
Oh, okay.
There's
So
like a
not The
subreddit
Onion.
for it called Not the Onion.
And I'm only going to read the headlines because I think that makes it funny. So one of them is, motorists of the world take heart. Even popes get flat tires.
Well, yeah.
And then second one is, alien sightings are no excuse for filing your tax return late. And that's it.
Damn it.
I just read those and I was like,
Well,
this is stupid as hell.
I have
What is...
a follow-up to that
Yeah.
stupid as hell
Go for
segment
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so this here comes from larknews.com, which I vetted, and it seems to be a real site. But
Uh-huh.
I'll just read this article. Christian couple maintains abstinence through first 2 years of marriage. So John and Darla Crocker, who dutifully abstained from sex during their 14-month courtship, have remained abstinent after marriage and plan to do so indefinitely. So this isn't super crazy, but it is super crazy.
Yeah, like one. Why?
So Darla's quoted as saying, "If it was holy before, it must be double holy afterwards."
Oh my god, they're doubling down on the holiness.
they have-
That's what they're
They've
doing.
completed 25 months of marriage without any sexual contact, going about their normal lives, jobs, and social calendar with no hint of relational strain.
I mean, they just must be asexual.
Yeah, that's what I was my next comment. I was like, either they are asexual or they're
And they
twitching.
just might not even know what that is.
That's the only reasonable place to go. But then, like, my
Yeah.
mind went there, and then the next paragraph is, sometimes after dinner, they will kiss in the kitchen and start having bedroom thoughts. Darla says, but they never fail to pull back. Darla breaks away to spray cool misted water on her face. John eats a whole raw potato to take himself out of the mood.
What?
So I went. This is the point
Okay,
where
never mind then.
you fervently checked to see if this was a fake website.
So they're just taking edging to the next level. They just never.
Yes.
Is it too late? Is it too late to change my name? Can I be Mike Bedroom Thoughts Nito?
Yeah.
Sure
You
can.
get an outro name, so you just screwed it up like I did.
No, this is the middle name. This is the midway.
Yeah. Let's
Literally
do
the
middle
middle
ones.
name.
This is the checkpoint name. So yeah, that's basically the whole article. I don't know where to go with this. Like, do your thing. If you want to abstain
Yeah, you
from
do
the good
you.
stuff
Eat a raw
until you're
potato.
married, because the good book said so, do it. That's good, I assume.
So, here's what I'm imagining. What happens if, like, they just happen to run out of raw potatoes? like they've been meaning to go shopping.
And
You know,
she runs out of mist.
runs out of the potatoes and just is literally they're
He-
finishing up dinner. They have their kiss. He's like, whew, whew, I'm starting to get bedroom thoughts. And then he goes over to the pantry or whatever into the sack of potatoes, and they're
The
gone.
sack that he
Oh
keeps.
my god.
The
And
Kill
they're
Bill
gone.
music
Darla?
plays. And
Darla?
He'll be like news reporting. He'll be like, "It doesn't count. I fell into her vagina."
That's how she got pregnant with septuplets.
Yeah, right? Darla, the taters are gone. No, they're there. They're there.
Eat me instead.
Oh
oh Lord, that's the best pickup
my
line.
god.
All right, and he just goes down.
I would So, okay, I've brought it up on the podcast before because it's a thought I've had many times in life that slapstick porn would be very funny. How about super wholesome porn?
Oh, God.
Or like obnoxiously wholesome. I want these two people, played by actors, to have sex for the first time.
Are they just doing their taxes then? Like they're
Oh,
doing
no,
things that
no.
just
They're
aren't
good
sex?
about it's not that wholesome.
They're doing it, but they're like doing like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
As this famous song would say.
The mammal.
Mike, do you have another article?
You could literally like use their sex tape as like an actual like sexual education video
right.
that people would fall asleep to.
Yeah. But that's their version of porn.
Or it could be one of those infomercial demonstrations of what not to do, where they put the big X over
what not to
the.
do.
And it's completely in black and white.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it just like
That's
it's the part
like,
where they just like completely spill the cupboard full of whatever. And they just drop everything, even though like human hands, there's no humans that are that poorly coordinated.
Yeah.
That's like those. There's probably a show that I'm thinking of, but there's something where they'd have just like basically your 40-year-old virgins, whether they're dudes or girls, like kiss for the first time.
yeah.
And it's just the weirdest looking.
Oh, I've seen those.
Just like, have they ever looked at a human being before?
Have they ever
or seen someone kiss? I don't know.
That's the best part too. Is like, you don't have to kiss to have seen it happen.
Yeah, like you can get
Or
it.
these aliens
You smash your lips.
wearing human skin.
All right.
Who don't want to
more
emulate.
article.
One more article.
Mike, do you have another one?
I have one that's kind of like off the top of my head.
Sure.
Oh.
If I'm trying to remember, it was called like the Samurai Stranger is what they called him.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is that when you sit on your hand and then your other arm grabs a blade? Of the finest steel.
And you go to town. Chinese man lives under a bridge for 10 years and to crack lottery code.
What?
Hold on.
What?
Okay.
Also, he has jobs.
What?
Just to give you some context, like he's under a bridge, has working jobs.
Ooh. Okay. So, is he
Wait.
in China?
Yes.
All right. One mystery solved.
For 10 years, a Chinese man has been living in a solitude in hopes that he will be able to figure out the formula behind winning lottery numbers. The 49-year-old man identifies as Mr. Wang Chengzhao, has made a home under a road bridge in Chongqing. He spends most of his time researching the mathematical formula behind lottery winning digits. To make ends meet, Mr. Wang works part-time in jobs and at the post office or as a cleaner, according to media reports.
Why does he need to live under a bridge to do this?
Crazy, man. At least he's the most responsible homeless person I can think of.
Yeah, like how does he?
I mean,
Nope.
Code Kraken don't pay the bills until it does.
Not until
it does.
not until
Yeah,
it does.
but his jobs do.
I'll send you a picture of this man under the bridge on his thinking desk. Look at him. He's at his thinking desk. He got a lot of booze and some pots and pans to poop.
Weird.
And
Is it just so that no one suspects he's doing anything important? He's just under a bridge.
What's that very organized homeless man up to? Probably nothing.
Despite his 76-year-old old mother begging him to return home for the upcoming Chinese New Year, Mr. Wang rejected her, saying he would not return until he had made his mark on the lottery research, according to SCPMP. He said, "I have mastered the algorithm of lotteries." He was quoted saying, Mr. Wang, who spends about 2,000 yuan, which is $400, on lottery tickets each month, said he plans to write 4 books on topics of mental arithmetic on lottery codes based on his research. Here's the kicker. The conclusion that he's coming to is it's almost impossible because the lottery numbers are made in advance by random.
Right? Right?
Yeah, like I don't understand how this is something you can.
He's the most responsible crazy I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, it's like camping out behind a Home Depot for 3 years, trying to figure out what the odds are of getting heads or tails on a coin.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that. That's about accurate.
I've determined that there is a 50% chance that it will land on heads.
You missed 10 of your daughter's birthdays. Please come to this one. No, I have to. I need to figure this out.
I'll tell you what. I'll come up if I can correctly guess this coin flip.
Yeah, like that.
I will come. Tails. All right, I can't come. I'm sorry. The kid's in therapy, and they're like, I never saw my dad because he just kept getting tails to my birthdays. I could never see it.
I'm so sorry. I could never tell my dad that I gave him a 2-tailed coin.
Oh no, that threw off all his data for years.
It was to make up for the fact that he was never there.
Never
for me.
noticed.
I just wanted him never to be there.
Okay, so this comes from Sky News. I think in the UK, yeah. So, car flies into the air and becomes wedged in a dental office in California.
I saw that picture.
Did you see that picture? It looks like it's from Universal fucking
It
Studios.
did. There was no context. I was like, huh, weird.
It looks like fries.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look like fries. Yeah.
Holy crap, yeah.
Here, I'm going to put it in the thing.
Honestly,
Yeah, I
great
saw
reference.
it.
Specifically the fries in LA, because they all look a little different.
They have like a flying saucer crashed
Yeah.
into like a wall. But no one wanted to know how an alien got his ship there.
No articles about that poor alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here you go. This is the article.
Did they
no.
did there happen to be like a what are those fucking trucks that pick up cars when they're broken? I can't fucking remember.
No, there was no ramp.
Yeah,
I
no
don't
ramp
think.
truck where you just comically accidentally went up when trying to escape the
It-
police.
Looks like
Is
I'm
it
gonna
a
have
central-
to jump.
It looks like I'm going to have to jump.
Yes.
Fucking.
It just looks like a real life version of like when the physics in Grand Theft Auto break.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
And
basically.
you just get launched into a building, and you're like, "How did that happen?"
A car smashed into the second floor of a California dental office after hitting a central reservation and going airborne. Central reservation? What even the fuck is that? Wait.
I think that's the median breaker.
Oh, okay.
Like
I
it's
think-
that thing, but it's like a median breaker, but it's like the one with the grass.
Right. So, alright. So all that happened was that a small fire injured one person, and they got out of the car, and it was fine. But the fire crews had to rescue
Wait, did he like, get out of the car and like just jump down?
Yeah, there were two people in the car, number one. Number two, they're like, we have to... I can solve their investigation for them, because they're investigating to see if drugs or alcohol played a role. And I'm going to tell them, hey, guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, guys? Yeah. I'm pretty sure this isn't something you do when you're sober.
Or when you're sleepy.
Like-
This is
Do you-
kind of extreme.
Or when you're
Do you think this
sleeping.
is evidence that we just live in a big, vast computer system like the Matrix, and this is just a glitch in the system?
No,
Nah,
How much did I love that theory? No, maybe not this.
yeah. This is just...
Wow, didn't
Yeah.
even get a yes and at all. Everyone just
hold
shot
on.
it down.
Yeah. So
Yep.
the glitch. So I'm gonna break this code. Hold on. Give me a second. There's something funny here. Yes, and
It's too late.
Yes, and.
Can't cover.
Yes,
can't recover
and.
from that.
I'm gonna just... From now on, I'm just gonna say, yes, and.
oh boy, that's not gonna get old.
Oh, no, it won't. I can't wait. This is my new bit.
It's your catchphrase. That's still
But,
bonkers, though.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It looks pretty nuts. I'm a fan.
Yes, and
Yeah.
my reservation is: how did this happen? Even in a Matrix,
Yes, and
who done didn't do their job great. Anywho,
who done did the job,
who done did the job?
but not.
Yes, and don't forget to email us at tlykpod@gmail.com or contact us on Twitter at tlykpod. Send us your local news, world news, questions, spooky stories, and even scary experiences of your own, dummy dunkers, or any old game. We'd like to give our thanks to Josh Tomar for our intro. You can find him out at Tomomoto on Twitter. He's an amazing voice actor. Go check him out.
Yeah.
We would also like to thank Macross8299 for letting us use their new song, funny enough, for our intro called Outro, featuring Young Abe
I like that.
and Agashima Island for the outro. You can check out their songs and more on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and other sites. Follow them at Macross8299 on Twitter for more info. And the intro song is from the new album, Sailor Wave 2. And
Yeah.
on top of that, Mike, would you like to plug anything?
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Not your con or anything?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, what the hey? I am the director of guest relations for ShidoCon in Lansing, Michigan, and that is the weekend of March 23rd this year.
Sweet.
So you can go on shidocon.com and check that out. We have our full guest list and everything. So if you are in the Midwest area and you like cons,
ooh. I am both of those.
Do you want to tease us with some of the top tier guests?
no, because any of them that I have not signed. I could not actually say.
You said there was
whether or
guests
not
on
we
the
have them for
site.
sure.
Who are some of the ones in the site?
Oh, you're saying some of the people we already have.
Yes.
Good.
Dark,
so
nerdy secrets.
one that's new this year is we're getting Chris Patton, who would probably be best known as Greed from both Full Metal Alchemist series.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
And I have heard that this is also the last convention he's ever doing.
Oh shit!
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
So
Nice.
While he's hot,
there's
boys.
a reason. Yeah, get him while he's alive.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Is he dying
Oh.
after?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
but like Sean Connery, he will never be seen again.
Do you have 2 more you can list off?
Yeah, we have the wonderful Ian Sinclair, who is
Oh, okay.
the one and only Space Dandy.
Yeah.
He's also Whis from the more recent Dragon Balls. And fun fact about him is that no one is a bigger fan of Whis than Ian. I kid you not. No one is a bigger fan of Whis than the
I
man
don't
who does
know
the
who-
voice of Whis.
Nice.
I'm really
know who he
psyched
is.
when he
Nice.
got it.
Yes.
So one more.
The ever charming Monica Rial, who is every female voice in an anime ever.
Cool.
So you'll
Sweet.
always know where to find her. Just if you're watching an anime, go, yeah, there she is.
There she is. Probably.
There she is.
It's honestly, so if you watch any of the Funimation dubs, actually, Megan and I do that. We play the Is That Monica game whenever we hear a new dub.
Right.
Audience, do it, but do it to shots.
Take shots.
So,
I guess that wouldn't happen that often. You take a shot and then wait till you watch another episode of a different anime, and you'd be like, there she is. I've sobered up at this point.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mike, I have a quick follow-up question. As the guest or director of guest relations, has any guest ever emailed you, relate this? You know.
No.
Okay. Said no.
Emails are super boring. It's the in-person stuff that gets juicy.
Yeah. Maybe you
Okay.
can come back around Shotokan time and you can
Shudokan, not
Sho-
Shotokan. Please don't do that
Oh,
thing.
Lord.
Please don't do that thing.
Oh no.
Naruto.
That's very different things.
okay,
What was you going to say?
the right one. Oh, yeah, and then regale us with some
Shudo.
local news
Yeah.
of pawn importance.
Yeah.
Unless you never have me back again, because
Ooh.
I single-handedly crashed and burned the entire podcast.
No, you're fine.
Nah. Andre does that every day.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's
okay.
it's in my job description.
Hey, hold on. Once a week.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I said, it's in my contract. All right, that's going to do it for today.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm Brandon. I had something. Now it's gone. As is life. Babcock.
Cup.
I'm Andre. I'm going to do my best to 100% make it to Shudokan this year. Lamil's it.
I'm Nicole. Popes get flat tires too. Rodriguez.
Hashtag.
Hash.
And I'm Mike.
Pope tires matter.
I love my wife Megan, who's listening to this at work.
Oh.
Nito.
Yeah.
Shout out to Megan.
Megan.
No?
Megan. How's that married
As
life,
usual.
Megan? Send us an email about your married life.
Oh,
Not.
the less you know, the better.
Bye.
Bye.
もしもしマクス今夜もまた同じマックにねお決まりのセリフ残してグッバイグッバイバイバイ今夜もまた同じマックにねお決まりのセリフ残して
Going back to Dragon Ball Fighters,
Yeah.
there's like a checklist of like Easter eggs. So like there's occasionally these before battle dialogues that you can unlock in the story mode, and it depends on
Right.
like who you have in your party
Yeah.
and like who's doing it off. My favorite one so far is if you have Goku, Vegeta, and Gotenks. It starts off with Gotenks like, I have no idea what to call you guys because Vegeta is Trunks' dad, and he calls him Dad. But Goku isn't Trunks' dad. He calls him Goku, and then but Goten and he's just trying to figure out. Was like, what
Oh,
do I
that's
call you
funny.
guys? And then Vegeta's like, does it even matter? Shut up, kid. And Goku's like, this is an important question. We need to know. and then it just doesn't get a resolution, and it was really frustrating.
I actually saw
That's
the
really
one
good.
where Yamcha, if you have Yamcha versus Nappa, if you win, Yamcha will do like a Kamehameha blast, and when it's done, Nappa will be in the crater pose.
Yeah, I know, I saw that and I was like, hell yeah. This is very good.